I am filming this because he's sleeping, and I don't sleep when the baby sleeps because that is a myth. Hey guys, it's Roquela. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've seen you guys. So, seen you guys, you know, really, since you guys have seen me. Bear with me through this video. It is a little hot in this room, but the fan is messing up the audio. We're gonna do something. We're gonna coffee chat it up, okay? So I have my cup of coffee. You guys go grab yours or anything to drink, water, soda, maybe get a little bite to eat. Grab it and come sit right back down with me because we have a lot to catch up on. Where should we start? It's been a few years. I don't even know what to say to y'all. I'm sorry if it keeps focusing in and out. I don't know why it's not locking in on my face. Let's see. Where did I leave off? I don't even know where I left off. Okay, I guess we'll start with we're still in Texas. Don't mind my hair today. It is greasy. It's hair wash day. Yes, I could have gotten full glam and looked a lot better for this video, but you know what? I probably wouldn't have filmed it then because being a mom is different. That's the next thing. I am a mom now. That's crazy. Round of applause for the moms. So we're still in Texas, still stationed here. Been stationed here for almost 6 years. I'm still married to my husband. We have a beautiful baby boy now. Let's see what else. So I think I stopped back in 2022, so there's nothing that happened really in 2022. I did get another cat, so now we have 2 cats. When we went on our first Disney vacation, I have videos from that year. I know it's 2026, but I might post them. I am going to run them through my beautiful best friend because she did go with us, and we both have a hard time looking at those videos. Not that they're bad videos, they're great. Our vlogging skills were not great, so bear with that if I do post them. But what we struggle with is that thing called body dysmorphia. We never realized how big and gross we both felt, and I speak for the both of us, okay? And she would say yes, and she would speak for both of us too because it is true. We were just very overweight. And I'm still overweight. Yes, I am big, but we'll get to that, okay? There's different things about us, but we've always been on the same wavelength since we became best friends back in 3rd grade. I don't know why, but we're on the same wavelength, okay? We've always shared clothes, shoes. It's crazy to look back on it. I am gonna just like spill a little bit about me and my best friend for a second, just because she's my best friend. She's been my best friend since 3rd grade. That's a very, very long time to be friends, okay? That's a long time. I want to say it's 2009. I'll have to go back and really, truly look at it. Don't mind this. Oh my god. I'll have to go back and look at it, but I'm pretty sure it's 2009. If not, it's 2010. I have an older brother. She does not. She has a little brother, and I have a little brother. The same ages. Literally. When I tell you that their birthday is in the same month. And then our moms worked together, not together, but in the same building. So yeah, that's very important. Our dads did not know each other at all. We both have always just been similar. We both got our boyfriends at the same time, within a month of each other. Like, me and my husband got together in December of 2017, and they got together in January of 2018. Yeah, both of our husbands' names start with B. Same wavelength. We've just always been on that together. I don't know why. Always shared clothes. She is a little shorter than me, but not by much. Then I moved. You know, COVID hit. That's when we graduated. So I will run through all of my Disney videos, and I'll let her look at them first just to make sure that she likes how she looks, honestly. Because if she doesn't, that's a big red flag for me because I don't like how I look either. I will post them though, probably, but I'll try to take her out of it if she doesn't like it. And I also want to make sure that Bryce is okay with being in it, you know, like, it was in 2023. It's been a while. I want to make sure that they're okay with being on camera. from back then. They're fine being on camera now. I know because they vlog and they're good at it. So go check out my bestie. Her name is Roquela Gladding here on YouTube. So you know what? I will even put her down below because I love her and she is genuinely doing so good at the vlog game. So yeah, go watch her most recent Disney World vlogs. She just went back in January. So yeah, have the funnest time watching her. But finish this video first. Let's finish catching up. Okay, so Disney once in a lifetime vacation turned into let's go every year. So beware of that if you go. 2023 is also the year that I started my weight loss. I started phentermine, which is an amphetamine, but it was good. It helped a lot. I lost a lot of weight on it. I started it in September of 2023 and I got off of it October of 2024. I lost 85 pounds on it and that is crazy. I honestly would love for that to happen again, but I don't know if I want to go back on phentermine. At least not yet. I need some time. So yeah, and then 2024 rolled around and this was Brandon's re-enlistment year. He did 4 years already, so he decided he wanted to re-enlist. And so he did. He had to re-enlist by the end of April, and he actually ended up re-enlisting in March of 2024, and then 3 days later went to a TDY for 2 months. TDY is usually stateside. I'm pretty sure it's always stateside, but I'm gonna just say usually because I don't know specifics on anything. And I could have went and visited him, but he was only gone for 2 months. We talked every day. It was not a big deal. My best friend here in Texas, her name's Emily. She was also TDY. She was TDY for 4 or 5 months, I think. It might have been longer than that. So I actually decided to go see her instead. We had already made those plans before my husband knew he was TDYing. He only knew for about a week that he was gonna TDY before he did. So I already had these plans to go see my friend Emily, so I kind of had to not really worry about Brandon and had to worry about my flights and stuff that I already booked to Emily, which was fine. I got to see her over my birthday weekend and she was out in Virginia, so that was exciting. So Brandon was gone from April 1st, literally, April 1st to June 1st in, I want to say it was Missouri. I'm pretty confident now. And it was long and hard, and that was really where my depression and anxiety started. I just don't want to get all sappy and sad in this video, and it might take a lot of time. My grandpa came out and we got to watch an Avalanche Dallas Stars, or Colorado Avalanche versus the Dallas Stars in Dallas for the playoffs in 2024, which was really awesome. We got to watch game 2 in the playoffs, or for the playoffs, which was super exciting. My grandpa was so excited. It was great. He flew in from Colorado and then we went and it was amazing. And then a week later I went back up to Dallas and watched game 5 and it was super fun. They won and life was really great. I worked my life away while Brandon was gone, and then May came around and I got to go see Emily in Virginia. I got to be there over my birthday, which was awesome. Before Brandon left for TDY, he also said that it was okay that I went with my best friend, Michaela, to Disney World with her friends because I also graduated college in 2024, which was really exciting. So we have back-to-back trips that I'm about to explain to you. So I arrived in Virginia on the 21st of May and I got to be there until the 27th, which was awesome, except for the fact that a huge rainstorm hit for 3 days straight in the Virginia DC area. And then also on top of that, there was a bunch of tornadoes here in Texas, so trying to get home was really terrible. My flight constantly got delayed, canceled, whatever, so I ended up spending an extra 4 days in Virginia, which was fine. I loved spending the extra time with Emily. It was great to be around her, but it was hard because I actually missed picking up Brandon from the airport from his TDY, which was really hard. That I ended up flying into Dallas, driving home, and only having about 10 hours before I had to get back on a flight. So that was really hard. I only got 10 hours to be with my husband before I left for another week, and that was extremely detrimental to everything. So then when I got home, we hung out, I washed all my clothes, repacked, and got ready to go to Disney World. I went on a 4-day vacation to Disney World with my best friend and her friends. And so I left, I got there, I spent the first day by myself just because of the way that tickets work out with like military tickets. And then they arrived the next day, and then we hung out, and then Michaela and I both left. She went back to Colorado. I flew from Orlando, Florida all the way to Phoenix, Arizona, and I went for the weekend for my graduation because I graduated from University of Arizona. My whole family met me out there, and we got to experience my graduation together. And then that Sunday following, I don't know what day it was, I'm gonna be honest, or Monday, I flew back to Texas, and by that time I think it was like the 9th or the 10th of June, and it was just a long shot. So me and Brandon got to hang out. So I stopped taking my phentermine in October of 2024. Then Brandon and I just got ready for me to move to Florida. And on January 2nd, 2025, I moved to Florida and started my Disney College program. And I did not finish my Disney College program, for anyone wondering. I loved working for the company. I really liked it. I really liked the perks that it gave you. There were some not so fun parts of that, and I can get into that too in a different video, but I'm just catching y'all up. So I went and did the Disney College program for about almost 2 months, and then I moved back to Texas, and me and Brandon have just been hanging out and living life. I was in a lot of pain, and I went to the ER and I found out I was 28 weeks pregnant. So that was a shock, considering you guys all know that I struggled with fertility issues years before that, you know. So that was a really, really big shock, and I am gonna make a whole video about that too because it was huge. But we have coffee chats that I can do that for. Yeah, so then we had to navigate how to get ready for a baby within, you know, 10 to 12 weeks instead of the 10 months that you usually get. So that was really fun. You know, I had just started a job a week before I found out. It was really, really tiring. I ended up going back to Colorado for a little baby shower. That was really rough. My family and my best friend came out to hopefully get to meet little baby boy, and he didn't come on his due date, so we ended up having him, I think I was 41 weeks, 6 days. I got induced, and that was an experience. It wasn't too bad. It was hard, but it wasn't terrible. I'm grateful for the experience that I had and that it didn't go south. I was in labor for 16 hours, and then we got to stay in the hospital for 48. So that was exciting, and then we got to bring baby boy home, and my mom stayed for I think 3.5 weeks in total. My good friend Emily and her husband, they ended up finding out they were pregnant at the exact same time we did, but I was 28 weeks pregnant and she was a couple weeks pregnant, and so it was really exciting to see the difference between both of us. But we got to bond over being pregnant at the same time, which was awesome. She got to meet Liam before she left, and in September, or like the last week of August, she moved to her new home because she had to PCS because she is in the military, and so is her husband. So they PCS'd, and then they got to have their little baby boy in December, which was really cool. We haven't met him yet, but hopefully one day we can go up to Alaska to see them. Then we went home in December for Christmas, and now it's 2026 and we're living our best life. I'm excited to share what this year is going to bring for us. We go to Disney in 50 days, and I want to share that experience with y'all. So thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe down below. Don't forget to go check out Michaela's videos because she's so great. And I love y'all. I'm glad to be back. Bye.